Okay, it's me again. I've been doing a bit of studying here. This one could get tough and potentially controversial. And I'm just going to warn you in advance. Sorry if I offend anybody, but if I do, I guess I do. Hope. Here goes. I'm going to read from Leviticus chapter 20, verse 1 through 5. Uh, and just for reference, as usual, I'm reading from the King James Bible. Starting at verse 1, chapter 20 in Leviticus. It said, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Again thou shalt say to the children of Israel, Whoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech, he shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones, and I will set my face against that man, and will cut him off from among his people, because he hath given of his seed unto Molech, to defile my sanctuary, and to profane my holy name. And if the people of the land do in any ways hide their eyes from the man, when he giveth of his seed unto Molech, and kill him not, then I will set my face against that man, and against his family, and will cut him off, and all that go a whoring after him to commit whoredom with Molech from among their people. Now, I may not have pronounced everything quite right. Sorry if I mispronounce things, but like I said, this is tough. It took me a while. It wasn't until recently that I really learned what all that involved with Molech. It's talking about child sacrifice. You see, I've recently discovered that when the ancients went after the pagan gods, when Israel and Judah and them, when they went after the pagan gods, well, unfortunately, the worship of them pagan gods involved child sacrifice. Molech, Balaam, some others I can't pronounce. I recently, with some studying, I've been studying a lot on that. I really started studying when I got up. But yeah, it involves child sacrifice and multiple forms of sexual perversion. Things that God hates. God hates hands that shed innocent blood. And then some other parts of the Bible, like I think it's 2 Kings, and when you read about a king that sends their child put through the fire, that means what it says. I guess one of their rituals was they would pass their child through a fire twice to so-called purify him, and then they had a bronze statue set up in which they would put fire in it and set their innocent child in the hot hands of that false idol, and let it roll into the fire. Child sacrifice. God absolutely despises child sacrifice. Judges, 1 Kings, 2 Kings, all throughout it you'll read about God's people turning from God and going after these false idols. And sometimes you'll read about a king that does halfway right, but he does not tear down the high places. What that's talking about is he leaves up the idols and allows the child sacrifice, something that is extremely evil in the eyes of God. And get really controversial. It puts me in mind of my country's abortion industry. If you are here's where it could get tough. If you are a professing Christian, claim to follow Christ, claim to belong to Jesus, but you defend Planned Parenthood or any other abortion provider, and if you defend the abortion, you need to go back and restudy the Bible, because God despises child sacrifice. What idol are you worshiping when you sacrifice an innocent child? Thank you. God bless.